everyone, welcome to my channel, Above the Fold. I'm really hoping that this channel is going to be your one-stop shop for all things Monolid in terms of eye beauty looks and tutorials. And I'm also hoping to contribute some life stories along the way. So yeah, stay tuned for some more invigorating content. For this first video, I am going to kick things off with an eye tutorial. Today is going to be all about your everyday go-to look. So it's going to be all about neutrals and something that you can just throw on really quickly and get ready and out the door. I don't know about you, but with my life, I'm always in a rush. I'm always on the go. So anything that allows me to get ready really fast is the ideal solution for me. So without further ado, let's just dive right into this tutorial. I'm going to first apply some SPF to my face. I am using this Neutrogena Ultra Sheer SPF. So after I apply the SPF, I'm actually going to go in with my foundation. So I'm using teint Idole Ultra Wear. I'm not exactly sure the correct way to pronounce it, but using the color Buff 6. I've been using this for quite some time, so I feel like it's a good color match for my skin, but if I see or learn of anything better, I may switch to it, but I've been using it for many years. So I'm just going to apply this all over my face to give it a nice base. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Okay. And after I do that, I am going to go in with my eyeshadow primer. I know a lot of you may be thinking, how come I didn't use powder or CC cream or concealer, but I actually don't really use any of those. I'm fortunate enough that I don't get huge under eye circles, but maybe down the line, knock on wood, I'll start using concealer. If you guys have any like brands that you recommend, do let me know. I'm always looking out for recommendations. So with my eyeshadow primer, I'm using the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I've been using this for many years, so pretty much do swear by it. I think this one and the Too Faced Eyeshadow Insurance are the ones that people really recommend. But really, I feel like the key with primer is that it really keeps your makeup intact, especially as a monolid. Because at the end of the day, I don't think, I know for me, I really do not have time to continually reapply my makeup and do like a checkup throughout the day. So with eyeshadow primer, it just really seals it in, keeps your eyeshadow intact, and prevents smudging. So I do swear by it. Okay, so after I have primed my lids, I'm actually going to start playing around with the eyeshadow, which is seriously my favorite part about putting on makeup. Okay, so I am using Too Faced Chocolate Bar. I've actually really come to love all Too Faced products. Just love how, I love all their color options, and I love their different themes. Like they have the peach palette, they have the chocolate gold. I truly love all their colors and their themes, and I love how they smell so good. Like for example, this one smells like chocolate. And as you can see, I've hit the pan on some of these, so it's pretty popular. So I'm going with my brush and hit this creme brulee color. This is a really popular color. I think this is really good for just laying a neutral base to your lids. So I'm going to brush this all over the lids. It's this really nice, pretty, shimmery color. And I think it's good for, you know, your everyday look. Pack this on. And I would recommend just, well, for me, I have a lot of lid space to play with. I kind of pack it on all over because I think it's, regardless, a nice base color to have on your lid, and it's like pretty shimmery and pretty. Okay, and after that, so I admit I really didn't know like how to apply makeup for monolids, and I just growing up I kind of just took whatever I saw in the magazines and applied it to my own eyes, even though it probably didn't look good and didn't fit in with my eye shape. But after doing some more research, I like to read about and just get some monolid inspiration sometimes in my free time. I think Pinterest is really great if you want to just look at the different looks that people have come up with. And a lot of Korean pop stars and soap opera stars, etc., they look really good with some of the makeup looks that they have come up with. And a lot of them infuse a lot of color, and so it makes your eye look very unique. But I'm actually going to start using a vertical gradient style that I recently learned, and I think it looks really, really good for monolids. So basically what it is applying like an eyeshadow base all over the lids, the lightest color, and then going in with a medium color. So this one I'm going to use Hot Chocolate, which is this one. And then basically you're finishing off the look with the darkest color closest to your lash line to create what they call a quote-unquote vertical gradient. And I'm starting to sweep the brush into an outer V shape because I think that also looks very aesthetic with monolids. After that, I'm going to go in with the darkest color. I'm going to choose this amaretto color, this like dark olive green color, and just getting it closest to my lash line. And again, sweeping it up into this kind of like outer V, extended V shape, which I think looks really good. Next, I'm going to take this other brush, and what I also like to do is, well, first I'm going to put some highlighter in the inner corners. So I'm actually going to go in with this marzipan color right here. Just create some highlight in the inner corners and a little bit above the area, all the way to the middle of the lid, because I think it really brightens your eye and widens it too. I think it creates this pretty like doe-eyed look. I'm also going to brush some of it onto my highlight, my eyebrow bone. The other thing I like to do is to brush on some color to the lower lash line. Two things. I think it prevents any smudging that may come from your mascara, and it also just creates a more interesting look for the eye and brings out the color in your eyes. So I'm actually going to go in with Cherry Cordial. Just brush on some color to the bottom lash line. There are certain colors that actually changes the appearance of your eye color. I've noticed sometimes if I use like electric blue, it makes my eyes look really like a hazel color. It looks very light. But I thought that was pretty interesting. Okay, before moving into mascara, we need to line the upper eyelids. So what I usually like to do is I like to trace an outline first, but then in terms of the eyeliner, I think the Stila All Day Waterproof Liquid Liner works really well. Just anything with more of a precision tip. And the Clinique as well works really well for me. I think I've tried Ico, which is also highly recommended, but the tip was a little bit too thick for me to draw a precise line. I'm going to first trace out an outline. Just extend it out. So I think what works really well for me is if I just extend the liner rather than go in upward flick motion. I actually like lining or tracing over the black liner with a colored pencil. This one is Stash. It's like this light pretty green color from Urban Decay. But I find that, let me sharpen this a bit, it's a little bit blunt. So I find that when you actually line over the black with this, it not only makes your eyes pop, but it actually prevents the line from looking so harsh. At least that's how I feel about it. Okay, so after this, I'm going to start curling the lashes. I'm using the Shiseido eyelash curler. I'm going to apply some mascara. So yeah, I definitely feel that finding the right mascara is in itself a huge undertaking for monolids. I don't know about you, but I've always had short stubby lashes. So just finding anything that lengthens and curls them is definitely an assignment in itself. So I'm actually using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara in waterproof, and so far feel like it's the one mascara that I've seen the most results with. Everything else just kind of falls flat. I definitely don't have the time or the skills to be applying falsies every day. After the mascara has been applied, I'm going to start dusting on some blush. I typically have to make some sort of like a fish face in order to make these cheekbones come out. They're hidden. I'm actually using this Too Faced perfect flush. And then I'm going to dust on some highlighter. To the upper parts of the cheek to create some dimension and glow. Dust it onto my nose bridge. Okay, I think that's it. That's it for my look today. Thanks guys for watching. I'm really open to any other topics you guys may want to hear about. Definitely want to roll out some more Monolid looks, and really excited to start and build up this channel. That's all. Thanks for watching.